The manatees that were being held in solitary confinement at the Miami Seaquarium have been relocated to ZooTampa. Their drone footage of what was happening behind the scenes at the Miami Seaquarium went viral thanks to activist Phil Demers. Him and Juliet had been at the Miami Seaquarium since the late 1950s, meaning that they were seen only as property. And thanks to people like activist Phil Demers, they were able to be relocated at the beginning of this month to ZooTampa. And Phil even got to go visit them. I highly suggest following Phil over at Urgent Seas. He's keeping a vigilant eye on everything that is happening behind the scenes. To keep up the good work, Phil.
So just to get one thing clear, Phil Demers is not an animal rights activist, and I wouldn't be surprised if he paid you with his scam money to speak of him in a positive manner. Now, if you want to know the real reason why the two manatees were transferred from Miami Seaquarium to ZooTampa, it's because the two manatees weren't bringing in enough revenue. As you said, they are seen as property by these industries that exploit them. So when they don't bring in revenue, they have to find an escape route. And that's where ZooTampa came into play. So ZooTampa then went and bought these two manatees from Miami Seaquarium so that they can also profit off of the manatees and show them off in their aquarium to humans. So once again, he did not save any animals, even if he were the reason why they got transferred, in which he wasn't. It's because they weren't making enough money off of the manatees. That's why they got transferred from Miami Seaquarium to ZooTampa. It's not because Phil Demers, it's not because Urgent Seas. Phil Demers is not an animal rights activist. I've proven this multiple times. And anyone who's affiliated with him or speaking of him in a positive manner with all the videos that I've exposed at this point, it really just shows that you're working on his team with him. And just keep in mind, if you think it's suitable to be a non-vegan while trying to pretend that you care about orcas or any sort of sea life being in captivity and living miserable lives, just remember that the cows in your stomach, the pigs in your stomach, the cows on your shoes, or the animals in your animalistic cosmetics, all of them are kept in captivity until their violent deaths, until they endure their violent deaths on behalf of your selfishness. So if you're not vegan, you have no room to talk about any sort of issue when it comes to animals being locked in captivity.